Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Betwixt the Between Tarot. Today we're talking about this blue moon we have coming up on the 31st. We're going to be talking about the week of the 25th through that time of that full moon. It's the second full moon for the month of May. Now makes it blue. This is a time of release, a time of emotional illumination. Things start to fall into place for you emotionally, and something coming full circle. So we'll see what that's going to be all about. You'll also be stepping into a new chapter. So when we have something coming full circle, that means something new is going to start, doesn't it? Nothing will come of this situation. So wherever you are with a situation, it might be something that is stagnant or stale, and you might be thinking about leaving it and changing things up a little bit. And wisdom. So nothing will come of the situation, and wisdom are the oracle cards. And now let's move into the reading for you. So first off, we are doing a full Celtic cross today. I sometimes do a modified cross, but today we're going to do the full Celtic and take a look, go a little bit deeper. Yep, something has definitely come to a completion for you. Right now, something is completed, it's ended, a cycle of some sort. You've got the World card there, looking good, everything is looking beautiful. It was successful, it was a time of happiness, and it moved along very, very well. It was also something that was fated to happen. That's what crosses you, is it was destined to happen, and it happened, and you weren't expecting it. It came along real quick, fast, unexpectedly, and now you are dealing with the fallout from whatever the ending of the cycle was. You've got a lot of major arcana here, which means that this is a lot of energy and a lot of big life events. It's not just something simple and easy. These are things that were quite substantial in your emotional makeup and in your life. It's just big things that changed. There is a lot coming up for you. Oh, we do have some information. Let's take a look at what we've got. Okay. Starting off, we're going to talk about this World card. This is where you are right now. This is that end of this cycle, and it came on so fast. It was fated and destiny. It was destined to happen, but clearly it was unexpected. Oh my goodness. Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk today, so forgive me for that, my stumbling over my words. I will try to do better. So let's clarify the World card for you and that end of that cycle, and that is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is somebody who is very curious, likes learning, asks a lot of questions, and is eager and pretty restless. So this end of this cycle has brought about these feelings of, where do I go now? What am I supposed to do now that you've pulled the rug right out from under me and changed my world around? But it was a good thing. It wasn't a horrible thing, but now I've got time on my hands. Things are different. That Wheel of Fortune came along and spun things out of control a little bit and left you feeling kind of alone and isolated. You're on your own, you're thinking things through and trying to decide which steps you need to take next. Being the Hermit is taking the time to be away from other people and not listen to their chatter in your ears, and to be able to listen to your own voice in your own time. There has been a little bit of some heartache there, something that ended. It's bringing you some grief and some pain, some heartache. That could be anything that might have ended, a job that might have ended, a relationship, a friendship. Something came to an end, and it came on super fast. And again, it was a Wheel of Fortune moment, so it was something that needed to happen in order for you to grow and to to see life in a different way. All right. So in the past, you were presenting as the Five of Pentacles. This is feeling caged and alone and isolated, and feelings of scarcity, maybe even feeling like you don't belong in a peer group, or even financially insecure, feeling like life is full of nothing but thorns instead of roses, and only getting the last little bits of things. Instead of the brand new outfit, you're getting the hand-me-downs, things of that sort of nature. But it's also a card that you're not really doing without. If you look behind the figure here, there is signs of life. There are signs of life back there, and those are those windows. Behind those windows are people. If you need help, reach out and ask. So to clarify this card, we are going to go with the Five of Wands. There definitely was some conflict going on, and it has been a rough time for you. And then moving into the ending of this is finding some balance and maybe settling in and leading you into your future where you find the lovers. So if this was the end of a relationship, there's a chance that something new may be moving into the area for you, and that is the Lovers card. It's a long-lasting relationship. It's something that's very rewarding and very fulfilling. Two of Wands, it's something that is being planned for. You haven't made the actual commitment yet, but the planning stages, the being curious about the relationship is what's happening right now. And it is about balance. It's righteousness, it's cause and effect, and it's about truth. So keep in mind with that relationship that cause and effect will come into play. What you say can bring about changes, cause and effect. If you do something, something else is going to happen. It's not just, there's always a outcome for something like that we do, for everything that we do. In your conscious mind, you're thinking, I'm going to take this nice and slow. You feel that it could be strong and sturdy like the oak tree. If you notice, the horse is made of oak leaves. So it could be something that is strong and sturdy and lasts through time. And yet it's something that needs to grow slowly and not be or something you rush into. I'm definitely feeling like this might be, I'm feeling that this might be a love reading. And so moving into it slowly is a good idea, and it is what you're thinking about. It is what's on your mind. You're also thinking, yep, it is love. It is love. Feel the things. Take the time, but still take the time to feel what you're really feeling. Explore that emotion, because I have a feeling that it's been a long time since you've allowed yourself to actually embrace emotion. So that may be something that you look further into. So in your subconscious, you're thinking, nope, I'm going to be strong. I'm not going to let this win. I'm going to be strong. I'm going to be determined. I'm going to persevere as best I can, and have self-control. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's clarify that one for you. And you may think you're going to have control, but it's time for you to be adventurous and step outside the box and do something that you wouldn't normally do. Take a fresh start, an adventure. Be a free spirit. This is an opportunity for you to grow and to feel the things that you are looking forward to feeling. Three of Pentacles. You will be a team. This is a good teamwork, team effort kind of card, and you feel that this is a good match for you. All right. You're also planning for the future. This is your influence right now. You are planning for the future. You always look ahead and see what your needs may be. This is about planting those seeds for the future. It is about investing time, money into for a retirement, for a situation where you buy a new car, or even investing in a relationship. Let's clarify your influence there, and that is the Empress. It's about nurturing things, about abundance, about creativity, and development. So it's developing the feelings, and it looks like you are building a nice foundation. You're not just running into this relationship all helter-skelter. You are looking at things clearly and making decisions that are wise by taking your time, going slowly, and moving forward. The Six of Swords is a card of movement. Definitely, it is something where a time where you have felt like the water may have been choppy, and now you are looking for a safe harbor in which to drop your anchor. You may find this in this person, in this relationship. You may find it within yourself, but the water is definitely going to become a lot smoother for you. It's not going to feel like such a challenge anymore. Life is not going to feel like such a hard thing to get through. The Ace of Pentacles is something is taking root. You're feeling very grounded, and materialistic things are coming along for you. You're doing fine with the money. There possibly could be a new job coming in, an inheritance perhaps, but there may be some sort of growth with your money. To clarify this Six of Swords, there could be some change in your finances and changing to a different, I just heard the word bank in my head, so maybe changing to a different bank or a different location might be a good idea as well. I'm not a financial advisor or anything. I just say what I hear in my head. So that's what I've got for you. So coming up in your hopes and fears. You're afraid that you're holding on to something that really is just going to crumble underneath you. This is the Tower card, and this is your hope and your fear. You're hoping for good things, and you're holding on to things, but afraid of the crumbling and the changes that come from that. And so maybe it's this where this card comes in, where nothing will come from this situation, and having to let go of all the past thoughts and feelings that you had back here in the past with this Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles card, where you didn't feel like you fit in, where you might have felt like an outsider. Maybe letting go of those emotions are going to let you actually step into your own and find a love or a romance that might be very fulfilling for you. So clarify the Tower card, and that we clarify with the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's the afraid of the conflict, of the fear of fighting and arguing is in your mind, and that's going to happen no matter how wonderful the relationship is. There will always be words said, and there will always be those moments of not feeling loved, but knowing that you're in a situation where you can talk it through. I feel like I just heard in my head one more, so let's clarify that again. Come on, somebody. And that is Eight of Swords, clarifying that a lot of this is just negative self-talk. It's the fear of not being good enough and not being worthy, and that sort of loop that goes on in our minds over and over again. And why didn't I say this? Why didn't I respond this way? I could have done it better. It's letting go of that, because you are valuable. You are worthy of having this type of relationship. In the Outcome card, look, another card of love, Two of Cups. This is a card of someone loving someone who is different from you. It could be a different religion, a different gender, a different nationality, a different culture. but there is a difference there, and you are in a position where you are embracing each other and enjoying the differences. I love that your outcome card ended with a romance card. And it's a card that's going to require some strength. Relationships do. They are hard no matter what or who you are. It's having courage and having self-control and being determined to see this through to the end. And death. Don't think bad things. Death is a good card. Death is the card that the epiphany comes out of. It's where you say, oh my gosh, I never thought of it like that. This is the death of ego. This is the death of a thought process that does not serve you at all. It's realizing that there's a better way, and a way that will be happier for you and will follow your thought processes and your belief system in a better way. So that's a good thing. That's not a bad card, that death card. All right, let's take a look and see what the Arcana Folia says for you. And they say, celebration. Enjoy your victories with others. Enjoy your victories with others. There will be many things for you to celebrate. Many, many things. All right. Thank you so much, Pisces, for being here. I'm grateful for you being here on my journey of Betwixt the Between Tarot. I couldn't be happier to be here. I love doing these readings for you, and I hope that something connected. And if it did, please stop and hit the like and the subscribe button and help my channel grow. Thanks again. We'll talk really soon.